Many of us have heard the saying that everything in life is either an expression of love or a desperate cry out in need of love. And that's what shadows are. Shadows are anything we've ever rejected, neglected, denied, tried to shove off to the side, decide it shouldn't exist, it won't exist for us, become completely blind to it, come to a conclusion that it's bad or wrong, therefore making it bigger. We've heard what physics says. What you fight, you strengthen, and what you resist persists. And that's why the war on anything has never been successful, because we're using our bandwidth, our focus, our energy, our creative potential to try to resist something that is supposed to exist, you guys. We don't have to like all these unsavory, painful things in the world. We don't have to choose them, but they are here to exist for some reason. We don't have to know why. And they will free float in the story of humanity. Crime and violence and poverty and illness, these things are going to exist, but so are the other expressions of it, the health and the abundance and the peace. They're all potentials that will and are going to exist. The reason certain ones are super big and super impactful is because we keep putting our focus, trying to fight, resist, and force them to not exist. As soon as we soften and we say, okay, unsavory things are existing, we're now reclaiming our power. We're not feeding those things so they don't have to vibrate and become super disruptive in order to get the one thing that all of creation ever wants or needs, which is acceptance and loving attention. That's it. They will cease to be disruptive. So let's do an example of, say, if you're a small child, you had needs that weren't being met. Maybe you were shamed for having needs and asking for things to get taken care of for you. So as a small child, you came to the conclusion, okay, well, needs aren't getting met around here, or I'm getting in trouble every time I ask for my needs to get met, so I just won't have any needs. I'll be a little independent and I'll take care of it all by myself. Now you are depleting your own energy because you're like, needs, nope, push those behind me because it's not giving me positive attention. But what's happening now is behind you, as well as you being depleted, there's this need demon growing big. This need demon is now creating a veil where you are interpreting reality based on the dysfunction of having a gap in your energy field. This need demon is pulsing out signals of you being needy. Because you don't know, you don't accept that needs are an okay thing, but yet you're still needing them to be met. And you're putting everybody around you on the hook to be a need meter, attaching, maybe changing your personality so that you can be what they need for you to get what you need. This whole dysfunctional loop around needs being met. But if you were to just accept, you know what? I live on earth. I'm supposed to have my needs met. I don't know how, but I'm going to vibrate in the frequency of trust that it's okay to have needs. And then you open up for the divine supply to replenish anything that you need done. If this person isn't meeting your needs or they're not doing it well, you're not attached to them. You let them go, or they'll be replaced by someone or something that will happily meet your needs. This is how all of these fragments in our energy field are born and how they are sustained, because we continue to view life through the lens of our shadows. And we're pulsing out a signal that is going to legitimately call people to us in this world of attraction who are not energetically a good match to meet our needs, to show us that we have a need demon behind us. You ever notice that? If you have needs, you keep calling in people who aren't available to help you, and then you feel shame and there's resentment, and all of these cycles continue. But all we need to do with shadows is acknowledge that there's something that you've been denying loving attention towards. Get still and sit with yourself. They will no longer be disruptive. They will no longer dictate your personality. They won't call in people and things to reflect that there's a need demon back there or some other type of dysfunction. You're reclaiming all of your power. And now you're a powerful agent for positive influence in the world because you don't have fragments in your energy field. You understand that all things can exist simultaneously. I don't have to know why. But as soon as we start just accepting and putting our loving attention toward whatever's screaming out for love, it will soften. It becomes reclaimed into the totality of the creative experience. It doesn't disrupt and derail us. Now we can rise into our highest integrated vibrational expression. I'm happy to support you with this process. I have very detailed, specific steps you can take to reclaim your energy and love all those sticky, steaming demon parts hiding behind you, because everyone else can sense them. It'd be a treat to help you integrate. And then we're an integrated supplier of energy and ideas for the world to heal the world's shadows. Mwah.